Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
I love is when women decide that something is no longer serving them and they get the fuck up out of it. Like, this is no longer meant for me. Gotta blast. I love that. Like, I love when women choose themselves, put themselves first. Like, I love that. Girl, look at you. Realizing who the fuck you are and realizing, I'm not gonna deal with this any longer. I need to get up out of this. I need to do what's best for me. And you did that shit. And that's why you a boss ass bitch, because you did that shit. You did that shit. Never forget that you did that shit.
Y'all ever had your ass ate?
Oh my God. Why you gotta start the show on some bullshit?
I just told y'all I was on bullshit today. Y'all didn't want to believe me.
Me too.
All right, so this is what we doing today.
So
That's how
Puffy has arrived, clearly, because he all up in the videos and shit. Dang.
Take that.
I hate it here.
Like that.
I really, really hate it here. Anywho, welcome back to another episode of the Do Not Resuscitate podcast, where we're pulling the plug on things that no longer serve us. And when I say we pulling the plug, oh bitch, we're suffocating you, even if you breathe afterwards. Give me a pillow, quickly.
Or a bag, say
No, because they can poke a hole in the bag if they smart.
if they smart. It's not too many of them
I want a
around here.
pillow with a blow dryer
Oh, okay.
wow.
or some hot water.
What's the blow dryer for?
You want to find out?
He look like he might like that.
I like that.
I'm
He
just
like it a
saying.
little bit. He like a little
Take that.
suffocation.
Anywho, let's jump
That
into
might-
these
So
introductions.
that's your king, Tommy? You like to be suffocated?
She gonna be so much take that.
I take it you like to be choked. You like to be choked.
What happened?
I tried it. It's actually not that bad. Anywho,
It's great, actually.
It has been done to me on some, like, I didn't know it was that coming. I was like, okay, that's what we on. Okay. And it didn't bother me.
you wouldn't startle a little bit.
A little bit. I was like, oh, I was like, okay.
Yeah, then you was like, oh,
It changed the stroke.
yeah.
It changed the stroke quite a bit. I was like, oh, that's what we on.
I ain't never choked nobody. I'm gonna have to try that.
It's almost like I had to,
Hey, that's
It's
so
invigorating.
strong. That's
right. I was fighting back with the stroke. Like, oh,
for sure.
She was trying to
me.
DNR your shit for real. Like, aw, Tommy had a real DNR moment.
I'd be like, handle me.
Both hands, okay?
Meanwhile, I got a goddamn cramp in my cheek.
I told you I'd rub it out for you, baby.
She ain't about that. Like,
No, he put it there. He gonna rub it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
We need to hear about that, right? Yikes.
Yikes.
What?
Can
Your
y'all
buttons
go?
work, Tommy?
do it.
Just like a
What
little
just
ass.
happened?
I don't know which one's
She just
ours.
was typing. This. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's all it said. It didn't.
Right,
It
it
didn't
didn't-
whatever.
Wait, y'all's
but you know the rest of it.
Anywho, go ahead and
Oh, I guess I
introduce
All
yourself.
right.
Let me get y'all's on there.
Hey y'all, it's Denise, the D in DNR, aka your favorite international runway model.
Hey everybody, it's Nicole, the N in DNR.
What up, motherfuckers? It's me.
That's Ruthia, ruthless.
Right.
R.
Listen, August been in here whooping my ass, so I gotta come back aggressive. Shit, this is the energy. Anywho,
All right then.
how y'all been?
Alive. Yep.
Hello, where you been?
I'm good. Busy. Just been super busy.
Like busy and blessed, or just like oh shit, busy? Because it's a difference.
I'm gonna say a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yes, the
But-
answer is yes.
Yeah, definitely. Like work beat me up every day.
You don't
But-
fight back?
I be trying, but sometimes
You
it
too
be
light
getting me
skinned to fight
down.
back. Son.
Oh, here we
Whatever.
go with this shit already.
Well, then I'll invite your ass over there and see what happens.
I'm too motherfucking pretty.
That light got you over there looking kind of light skinned now.
I wanna be extra chocolatey.
You really are.
Oh, the titties is tittying though.
And is.
Talk to him. You so ignorant.
I gotta start wearing a real bra more often.
Oh, that's what happened? Now you knew it was some boy.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, mine is all too. Look,
Zoom in on her shit too.
Yeah, them titties was tittying
I'm gonna
too.
let mine out. I ain't gonna-
She don't give a damn.
Hey, you should have saw when she picked up the quote on the phone.
Listen,
Oh,
Denise the
show
only one over there,
everything.
blessed and highly favored, water
Yep.
baptized twice.
In the name of the Lord.
Right.
No, you need to be
Covered up
dipped
to her
again.
neck.
I probably need to be dipped a couple more times, actually. But you know, the Lord's still working on me. He knows my heart.
I'm telling you, I had to have a talk with him earlier. Like, let me repent now because I'm on that.
I be on that.
Forgive me now, Lord, for I have
Check
sinned.
it out. I felt you.
I'm sick of him. I'm really, really sick of him.
What did I do? I'm talking
August
to
still
Denise.
kicking my ass though, like for real, for real. Like
What's
every
going on?
single day has been a fucking struggle. Like, so I did go to the Healing Night by
Mhm, I
Kivana.
saw that.
Oh my god, it was everything. Like it was so dope. It was so amazing. Like I walked up and could feel it. Like I literally walked up
Mhm.
before I even hit the door. I was like, I'm about to cry. Like I felt the release there. It was so needed. I'm honestly speechless. Like the whole entire night was amazing from beginning to end. And literally, I don't know what I shook off, what I released, but I feel like August was already really tough, but now it feels like I have literally been under attack even more. Like,
Well, yeah, that's how they.
like what?
But I had a question about it. So what you just said kind of lead me to the question. I think that those type of things are much needed and we need to have that. But then what happens for some people in the aftermath?
So
You get what I'm
Um,
saying? Like you have somebody that you can speak to, but everybody don't. So
right. So
now what is kind of my question.
when we walked in, there was she did have a packet or whatever for us that is for afterwards.
Okay,
Like,
good.
ask these questions to yourself. These are different things, like different like writing prompts. So it wasn't like an actual book, but it was some stuff that she had printed out for us. And then she also encouraged us to have accountability partners.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know if you know the ladies at your table, but get to know them. Like, this is a
Mhm.
very open and vulnerable space. Find somebody
Right.
to, you know what I'm saying, connect with. Like, it was super dope. Now, I went with Aziza. I went with Bay.
Period.
Jesse was there. Duana was there. El Renee was there.
Uh-oh.
First Lady J was there. She actually wasn't supposed to speak, but Chandra
Yeah.
Keefe, something happened and she wasn't able to be there. And when I say
She was supposed to speak.
Right.
it was what I need, and she was just like, listen, I told him, like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't have nothing. And he was like, get up there. And I was like, please, like everything she said was so perfect. Even the lady, I cannot remember her name. I'm so sorry. But the first speaker, what I liked about her is that we all talk about this healing journey, but we don't talk about how to stay within it or how to stay healed or how to stay within the joy and all that. So she gave us a lot of great points. I wish I would have brought them, but I was rushing. But apparently she's an author and she has so many books. So I'll try to remember to post it on the Instagram, her information. It was super, super dope. So they didn't just like be like, all right, come in here, open up your wounds, let's cry, and we may give you a mandate afterwards. But it was everything, like from beginning to end, was so dope. It was supposed to be 2 hours. It went over because I'm pretty sure I didn't go home until it was late, after 10. But
that's how you know that actual healing took place, and it wasn't a time frame. They wasn't like, all right, we had 2 hours, y'all, we gotta go.
I wanted to go, but I had to be in Chicago.
They had
for
people that was set to so when you register, so the event was free. When we went to go register, they did ask like, what are you looking for? What is the struggles in your life right now? So I was unaware that they did have prayer warriors there that had read those and they fasted and prayed on it ahead of time. So at the end, well, what was supposed to be the end, she did have those people come up. She was like, anybody that want special prayer, like come up. And when I say every single woman got up and had prayer, and if y'all seen the pictures, oh my God. I mean, like, I had cracked the joke because I'm me. Like, I'm finna go in here and Patti LaBelle roll across the floor, wig off type of stuff. And literally that's what it was. It was like no holding it back. I feel like a lot was gained from that. And I'm super excited because she did say she is already set to plan the next one.
She already put the date out there.
I told her, I was like, listen, however I can help, I don't care if I need to hold the dough, be the person handing out the tissue. I just want to make sure that I'm there and I'm able to help the next, you know what I'm saying, set of people that's coming in, the next set of sisterhood, anybody that needs that extra push. Like it was such a safe space.
That's amazing.
It was super, super dope. But with that comes extra struggle.
I don't know. I feel like lately I just been really seeing and appreciating so many Black women supporting each other. Like I just been seeing that a lot lately. I was just telling Jamila that I was in Chicago with one of my friends.
You got other friends?
She went just a couple, just one or two. So it was her cousin's.
Okay.
She had a day party, so we went over there. And by the time I left that day party, like I felt so uplifted because it was just like, it was constantly like, oh my God, you so pretty. Oh my God, them pants is cute. That shirt is cute. Where you get that from? Girl, I love them earrings. Girl, your hair.
It's a whole nother
but it's like the whole night by
that's
all
the energy that you was
just
projecting.
Other women complimenting each other and just checking. Like that was the first time they had ever seen me or met me. And it was like, what else you need? You need a drink? You need this?
See, what you need in my life? I gotta stop hanging out with Denise.
Then she would yell across, you new friend, come over here. And you know what I mean? Just
girl,
not new friend.
Listen, relax.
Do you receive that as genuine though? I mean, I'm not trying to be that.
Yeah,
like,
they were genuine.
Okay.
Yeah, they were genuine. Like I'm really good at like discerning people, and so I pay attention. Was there a couple girls who weren't genuine? Absolutely, but I know who was genuine and who wasn't.
Your skirt is cute or whatever,
right? but in the most like that whole night, I went home like,
listen,
on top of the world.
I was on such a high for the next couple of days, like. I had the only two things that I could remember First Lady J saying, like I wrote all of the notes and it was set up for us to take the notes from the first speaker. I'm so sorry. I can't remember her name.
You'll get it. It might be even on the page.
Right. First Lady J, the two things that stuck out to me with her was beat up, not beat. And I got that on the sticky note. It's literally on my computer at work. And then she said never again. And it was like how she said it. Like, first of all, First Lady J, she from the hood. She gotta be, because she was like, never again. Never. Like said like with your chest, sis, never again. I was like,
right.
never again. Yep. But it was like my knife fell.
That's what she said. Never again.
Never again. But it's really been helping me. So I need y'all to be at this next one. Like I know when I
Yeah.
posted, I was like, so who going?
Well, hell, we didn't know if you was posting it or the fake people was.
That was before. That was before. That was
We don't
before.
know.
That was before.
What you was doing? You so busy trying to get us to invest money in this scam.
That was before. First of all,
Hey, Brittany Cole.
first of all, I was hacked, everybody. So
know.
if
I knew right away. I said, yeah, she had.
Right.
If
It was the
y'all-
iPhone for me.
Tell me, I'm so happy.
bitch, I ain't never been like so happy, I'd be like, bitch, listen.
Like, listen
First
up,
of all,
bitches.
I'm
Meanwhile,
not.
I'm over here trying to risk it all. And it ain't even you. It ain't even your ass.
Shout out for Tommy thinking he finally made it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Fakey was real aggressive.
Give me your phone number.
I know. I was like, damn, that's all we had.
It probably was me.
What's your number? 414.
No, but
I
for real, I
can't.
feel bad for anybody that may have gotten scammed on the context of thinking it was me, because most people that know me know that I'm trustworthy. So for me to be like, hey, I need your number, somebody probably did besides Tommy because he retarded. But I feel so violated. Like
For sure.
everything, like they had my Facebook, they had my Instagram. I completely lost my Facebook. So if you are or were friends with me on Facebook, that page should be completely deleted. Send me a new friend request. It's still my same name. But if I
No
don't,
new friends. No new friends.
but if I don't accept it, it's because guess what? God probably said you weren't supposed to be on there anyway.
Mm.
So I had over 5,000 friends, but moving forward, I got room for 100, and I'm at 88.
Oop.
But I'll delete my mama if I need to.
Oh man.
I interrupt this announcement that Ruthie is making to say that amongst the 88, I am one of them.
Only
you got
because
in?
I got
only because
in.
he's the producer. That's
I
all.
got in.
That's why.
Say what you say. Say what you got to say. Go ahead.
I'll delete you right with my mama because she did tell me that she ain't one of my little friends, and I looked at her. Was the first one trying to
Okay. I'll be,
baby
I'll
girl,
be
you
quiet.
you gonna send me a friend request?
I was talking shit, but I'll be quiet now.
You better, because guess what? I got my
Oh,
knife.
shoot. Now she put out the knife on you.
Y'all ever had a knife put out on y'all?
No, I put a knife on somebody.
What about a hot knife? I'd be wanting to warm it up.
Ooh. That's you giving me
Ruthie,
ideas and shit.
No,
I
okay.
don't visit people in jail no more. Them days
You grew up.
I don't.
It was just a question. Jeez, have an imagination. 1, 2, 3, M move. You know.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'll put some money on your books, but I ain't coming to visit.
I already got the jailhouse braids underneath this wig, so I'm ready to go. You feel me? No? All right,
No,
cool.
don't do it because they can make you take your eyelashes off.
I ain't trying to be cute for them hoes.
I mean, that ain't gonna matter.
Hey, you never mind. I was about to ask some real freaky shit. Like, how many of them bitches in there you think giving head? All of them?
Wait,
I'm a-
what I missed?
I'm gonna be the one that I'm gonna be like, I don't do that. They gonna be
wish
like,
I
oh,
could-
you will tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna take your head and put it under.
Boo this man. Boo.
They're gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, God, take me now. Just let me die. Because I'm not eating coochie.
Yeah, she gonna suffocate you. It's-
I'm gonna be ready to go.
You gonna go?
I guess that's a good way to go.
I don't think that's a good way to go.
By suffocation. Yeah.
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra. Hey, shout out to Kendra. She checked on me. That's my new homegirl. I am
So now
okay.
you got new friends.
Hey.
No.
Kendra, I say it every
See, I
time she
love
pop
her.
up. She's the most genuine person on Facebook, for real. Like,
I know. I'll be watching her.
Send me a new
stuff.
friend request.
no, don't send her no. She is the most genuine person. Ruthie is not. So save
Oh.
your friend request.
She actually text me to check on me to make sure I was good.
Oh, she got your number.
She got my number. Period.
Something that Tommy doesn't
Looks-
have.
What is happening?
I think our producer just walked out on us.
Yeah, that's-
We kind of need you because we was finna get into the topic.
Oh well.
He ain't slapping the
Guess
Well.
he's sick of your shit.
What he pulling the plug on?
Ruthia.
I don't fuck with you.
I think that's what he was trying to say to her. Tommy. Hey, how we turn this up? Because these ain't even our buttons. Tommy.
What?
Tommy, come on. Goodness. We're ready to jump into the topic. We need you to start us off with our clip.
Oh, you need me now?
Just for that.
Need might be a strong word. No.
Well, show the clip without me then.
Tommy, I apologize.
Denise, don't be talking crazy.
I just said, Tommy, I apologize.
All right. So just start the clip.
Yeah,
We
we
went
can
back to back. Just let them roll because it's 2 parts.
Yes.
Okay.
Why we didn't talk about this beforehand?
I did actually.
fine.
Y'all just like, okay.
I'm just talking shit.
A lot of gorgeous friends, okay? Everybody's pretty. Everybody's pretty. Can we talk about how we are not the woman that's like ever approached in the friend group? More specifically, how you internalize it, how you deal with it. You know, because it's hard for me to believe that I'm the pretty girl when I'm out and men don't approach me. I tell you guys all the time that like I get the most attention from guys on the internet, not out in public. I for the most part, I'm never approached, just to keep it a buck. Or I'm approached by super older guys, like 50 and up. Nobody in my age range. And I don't care how many times my friends tell me I'm pretty. People at church tell me I'm pretty. When it's all said and done and I'm in a room with them, I'm never seen. And it's to deal with. And then you can't even really talk to your homegirls about it, because if you tell them, then they're going to be self-conscious about how they are in your presence, and you don't want to dim their light because you love them. But like, what do I have to do? Distance myself from pretty people? Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. How do y'all deal with it? Do you talk to your homegirls? Do you just internalize it? Do you talk to other people? Do you just ignore the feelings? Like, because that's my thing. When I'm by myself and I meditate or I look at myself in the mirror, I feel beautiful. And then I get around other pretty girls and I feel like the ugly duckling. And nobody can convince me that I'm attractive. That's why it's hard for me to receive compliments. That's why it's hard for me to trust that what people are saying they mean, because my life experience tells me otherwise.
That was hard. That was hard to watch. And there's so many layers to that. And the first time I watched it, I cried. Not like because I felt her emotion and I wanted to just hug her, because I'm not gonna say I've been her, but I could be her tomorrow.
We all,
You know,
could be
so
her at any point.
I grew up like that, looking at my older siblings and being like, "Oh, they so pretty," and nobody want to talk to me, because for so long I was the dark skinned fat girl, you know, and that wasn't a thing. So I not only understood her emotion, but I also was like, she pretty as fuck.
No,
Like,
for real.
That's my girl. I watch her on TikTok all the time.
I'm like, she's so pretty.
I love
Like,
her.
what? But then also in the second half, when she said, "How do you talk to your friends?" I also felt that I'm pretty sure that there is some woman that I've connected with that think the same thing about me.
Mhm.
It's like, well, I want to be her friend, but I'm shying away because she's the pretty one. And listen, I just look like this on social media. I got about 6 braids that's barely connected. Do you hear me?
And when she say barely couldn't, no.
No, like for real. So I really want to make sure we take this piece by piece, because so many of us can relate on either side. Like, we've been the
For
quote unquote
sure.
unseen friend, and we've been the one who gets all the attention. If I'm being honest, I put a mug on my face because, bitch, I don't want to be approached.
Don't.
Mhm.
And especially because usually when I'm out somewhere, if I'm not out with my mama, I'm probably by myself. So no, I don't want you approaching me. Even if you could very well just be genuine, I don't know your intentions. So no, I don't want you approaching me. So yeah, I do look mean, because I am.
She really looked like that.
Right. Okay. I mean, I definitely understand what she's saying, and I think that I've felt like that before, you know, like in the past. But also for me, I've had like guys who I maybe like ran into later in life, and they was just like, I liked you, but you was mean or you was unapproachable. Like I didn't really let off like that I wanted anybody to approach me.
And I think
And
that's
sometimes
that's
or
like
that I'm intimidating. Like I've heard a few men tell me you're very intimidating, and I'm
that's
like,
a self
I just be minding
coping
my
mechanism
business.
because we don't want we come off as quote unquote mean
Mhm.
because we don't want the well, did nobody approach me because I'm not pretty. Because
Mhm.
I know that was something that I was doing. Like, well, if I look like this, it ain't gonna come over here, or it'll be like that's why they didn't come over here. Versus, I'm just not the pretty.
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
In my group of friends, I'm the ugly duckling.
Listen, my sister was a size maybe 4. I've been stacked. You feel me? Before being stacked was a thing. So to be around her and then the hand-me-down clothes, and I could only wear my brother's clothes because I couldn't fit her clothes. So I was a tomboy. My mom couldn't come here. She ain't even got no hair. So she didn't know how.
Lord,
It's a
have
fact.
mercy,
Okay.
Jesus.
She did
Help
not
us
know
all.
how to comb hair. So
Mm.
I looked like a little boy.
Mhm.
So it was always a, oh, who is that? I received all of those hits.
Mhm.
And I remember as a child, every single school year, I would say, I'm going to find me a light skinned friend.
Mhm.
I'm going to find me or a white friend. Like I want to be around the pretty girls because I always feel like that will rub off on me. Like, well, if they're around all the boys is getting if I'm around the girls is getting all of the attention, then somebody will notice me.
Yeah.
Right.
At some point. So when I seen it, it tugged on my
Mhm.
heartstrings like, damn. But then I also had to be grateful that I bypassed that.
Mhm.
And I entered the room like, bitch, I own it. And I'm the prettiest motherfucker in here. I'm the baddest one in here.
Period,
But
okay?
it took a lot of work. It took
Of course.
a lot of sitting in front of the mirror and TMI, but like naked. But I had
So
to
you could-
bear
yeah,
my
your
all
own
because I
skin.
needed to see me. Like I
Right.
needed to be comfortable with who I am. And it wasn't easy. And I relapsed.
Yeah, but I think we all do. You know what I mean? We all go through time. Like I will still go through times. I look in the mirror, like, oh my God, I look so pretty. And then I'll be like, girl, what the hell
A lot
is
of
going
times.
on?
A
You
lot
know what
of
I mean? Like, what you
No,
even,
like
you
so
know.
currently my hair in my mind isn't done. Like it's a bun. It's presentable, but that's about it.
Well, shit, this what you gonna get.
But I've had so many people compliment me on my natural bun. I'm like, my hair ain't done. I blow dry my hair, ran a flat iron through it real quick.
We
and
also
put it
got to
in the
get better
bun.
at accepting compliments.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Seriously,
Because I
we
was
have
like,
to-
no, my hair ain't done.
So
for
what
real.
you should have said was thank you.
Right. That's what I
It was
should
a
have
TV
said.
show.
Instead of all of
I
that.
think it was half and half where the sister that was, I think it was downstairs or whatever, the one with the big curly hair.
Mhm.
It was on one of their episodes, and it was just like, you don't know how to take compliments. She was like, yes, I do. Like she was very aggressive
Mhm.
because she didn't feel like she was the prettier sister. She was the less
Mhm.
fortunate or whatever. And I think it was that episode that made me be like, that's me.
I think
I
that's a
don't
lot of us.
know how to accept compliments. I had to practice.
Mhm.
When people tell me something, I just have to be like, now I'm a little cocky because I'd be like, I know. But I do.
Don't be acting like your friend.
I'm just, so it's,
You
when
know
I
what I'm
say
talking
I know, one, I only do it to people who I know that I can joke with like that.
Mhm.
And also, if I'm being honest, I do know. Because when I go out into the world and I get a compliment, you can't just feed me anything.
Mhm.
Because I know I give myself this stuff in the house. And I feed that. Well, I used to feed that to my child, even with him growing up. You can't go out to the world and just accept any fucking thing.
Right.
Because you are used to that behavior at home. You're being told that you're handsome. You're being told that you're smart. You're being told that you're kind. You're being told that you're all these things. So when you go out into the world, it's not foreign to you.
Mhm.
So
you know how to accept it.
exactly. So it's like, I don't need your compliments. I don't need your applause. But at the same time, we also do need to get better at accepted.
But also too, like, I don't know why we always so focused on that somebody is pretty. Like, let's call them something else. Let's call them smart. Let's call them talented. Let's call them gifted, or
just
instead we
focusing
just
on
always,
the outer,
always
like,
focus on the outer and everything. Like how you talked about your sister was a 4 and you were not. Like that don't just because someone is slim or thin, that don't make them more beautiful
I was gonna say
than
that
a
because
person that is
you were
thicker.
complimenting the lady on the video.
Mm-hmm.
Like aesthetically, she's attractive, but she's more beautiful based on her personality. Like her personality and what the energy she gives off makes her like fine.
Yeah,
like,
I watch
literally.
her on TikTok all the time.
I mean,
she's gorgeous.
The smile, her
she's
people's
beautiful.
like this whole like imaginary like love affair I have with Jill Scott. It's based off of her first video and her smile on her CD. I saw her smile and I saw her walking around kind of like, I take her earrings off, whatever. Like, is it a long walk or you're getting in the way? I can't which one, whatever the first CD.
I just took my earrings off before I got here, but I was ready to fight.
He's ready to fight me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I accept that because you were expecting this energy.
Period.
But just that. And then I saw her talk one day. I was like, "Yep, this is exactly what I thought she was."
Right.
Like,
And that's exactly what we're saying. Like you talking about you seeing
that's maturity.
her,
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
seeing
getting to.
through to her spirit, and seeing through to who she is, her inner beauty, not always being just focused.
So when I saw her and Erykah Badu do their verses, I was like, I absolutely love her. This is exactly who she is.
Yep.
And she nasty.
Oh my God. Listen, so El Renee reminds
she
me
Aries.
so much of Jill Scott,
Yes.
just about the aura
Yeah,
that
but
she had.
her spirit that she,
But
that
she had
has.
said something the other day at the Front Porch series about you illuminate a different type of spirit when you love on other people, when you you know what I'm saying, depending on your personality, you illuminate other things. It's like when I see her, first of all, I do fangirl out every single time, but it's also because of who she is. Like she's gorgeous regardless, but it was who she
Her
was. First, it was just
energy.
like, oh my God, like it's El Renee.
Right.
Like what? Like I've gotten to the point where those are the type of people that I want to attach myself to. Like
Absolutely.
my sister circle, lit. Do you hear me? No eyelashes, no makeup, hair nappy. We're lit, and we're just as lit, if not more lit, when we're all dialed up. Because you don't want to see us.
Absolutely.
Period.
Right.
Like it's a whole different type of thing. But like I said, that comes with maturity.
Right.
Because I can get out the shower, clean face, hair pulled back, and I be just looking at myself like, bitch,
Ooh,
you killing
fine. Right.
the
For
real.
game. Do you hear me?
Killing it.
Yes.
That's right.
And I will, hair, makeup, whatever, and I'll be like, okay, you cute. But I don't even see me the same way as I see me when I have a bare face.
Right.
Like I feel the ultimate pretty.
So one thing, and I wrote this on my notes. The one thing that irritate me the most, and Ruthie, you tell me your thoughts about this, is the you cute to be a big girl. That I be wanting to knock their
I
head
feel
off.
like that's a
what does
backhanded
that
ass
have?
compliment.
What does that mean? Either I'm cute or I'm not. Like, what does my size have to do with my beauty? What does it have to do with?
So I'm disrespectful. Okay.
Stay ripping them niggas.
I'm disrespectful because it be females too.
Okay.
Like, oh, you so cute for a big girl.
Right.
And you're just ugly. Inside and out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So Kayla said, I felt this deeply. I don't get male attention at all, but I do from women all day long. I feel invisible to men, but women always make me feel seen and so beautiful. Definitely in an ugly duckling phase, but I'm working on it. This clip hit home for sure. Hello, by the way. Hey, Kayla. Hey, girl.
Hey, Kayla.
I don't really know her, but hey, girl. And the skin is skinning. Do you hear
Yes,
me?
it is.
Period,
It's
okay?
glowing. Yes,
Definitely
it is.
when you was here for Ken Beats 50th birthday party, you was real fine.
Oh, she was the one that was talking slick because I like her.
Yeah, she talks very.
Yeah.
Oh, I like her. What
Yes.
Period.
She definitely was.
She came in with energy, and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah, we was there for it. We was watching all of it.
tag me in." 'Cause
I know.
I want to talk shit too. That was the vibe.
But yeah, so to your point when you were saying that, your sister was a size 4. So I'm still small, but when I was younger, obviously I was smaller. But to Nicole's point, or I think Tommy said that being slim doesn't always make you pretty or fine or whatever, because
Right.
I was tall, skinny, glasses, and red hair.
And somebody has something to say about that. didn't they?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
It
What's happening over here?
was. I was
don't know,
called
like I
every
did.
red. I was called every redhead character that was on TV at the time. It
Aw,
was.
man.
It
That's
was
so
Gretchen. It was
disrespectful.
Pepper Ann. It was Pippi
I-
Longstocking.
I definitely thought
It
of Gretchen. I ain't
was-
gonna hold you.
That is.
It was all of that,
disrespectful.
and
I ain't
as a child, I'm like, I mean, that's who I watch on TV, but I wouldn't necessarily associate myself with them like that. Like,
right.
Cause them hoes
it
ain't got
was
nothing on you.
just tall,
So,
skinny, glasses, and red hair.
But I just
So,
feel like it's people always gonna have something to say.
They are.
Because when I was younger, I was super slim, and it was like, you too skinny, you this.
Yeah.
Now I'm too fat. Now I'm this. Now I'm that. Just let me be who I am, and don't worry about all that. Just don't worry about that.
I
You
think
you can't win.
the way I see myself now, and then I'm looking back at old pictures, I'm like, bitch, you was not big.
Not
But-
at all. Ain't that crazy?
But the thing is, representation is
Mhm.
important. We did not have the representation of
Mhm.
curvy, full figure, plus size, BBWs. And I'm speaking for myself. I didn't have those figures. I didn't have dark skinned women that was confident. Not even,
Right,
I mean,
right.
like, and I grew up Pentecostal, so they was covered from freaking head to toe. And it was like, y'all know how? Like, I didn't even get to see my family's curves. And to
Mhm.
me, it was like they're ashamed. Like they couldn't show it,
Right.
but it was
Right.
quote unquote the religion. But
Mhm.
I didn't have that representation. And now I'm very, very strong about having that representation in front of any of the young women that I'm around,
Mhm.
whether it's my nieces or a friend's child or whatever. I've had people tell me, like, you don't even understand, like, when my kids are around you, how they light up because you're a great representation of how confident you are.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
You
But I
watch The
do
Wonder
this-
Years?
Who?
The Wonder Years, the new one with the black family.
Mhm.
I haven't.
Okay. The mom on there. She's gorgeous
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to
and
find
just
out.
as chocolate and she's curvy
As
as you want to be. I'm
oh, I
just-
thought you, because you looked.
no, I'm just
Oh my
well, I mean, you know where you are.
Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate thunder.
Yeah, I know representation matters, but we also have to be our own representation. Like we have to, and
Mhm.
that's one of the reasons why, as much as I say I quit modeling, the amount of men, women, kids, whatever that tell me like, oh my God, I love it. Every time you hit the runway, you give this energy. And I'd be like, I was backstage, booty cheeks clapping because I was nervous, okay? Sweating bullets. I was scared.
Yeah.
and it was
but
me
you
and
still
her
did it.
talking to each other like, bitch, you got this. we done did this a million times.
But I'm doing it for every version of me.
right.
I don't do it for other women, even though when I go out there, I know I'm impacting somebody else.
Right.
But I do it for every version of woman that I've ever been.
Mhm.
From the little girl that was afraid to even wear lip gloss.
Right.
I was wearing oversized clothing because I want to wear a Nautica shirt, but if I wanted to wear a Nautica shirt, it had to be a hand-me-down.
Right.
So do you know how many times people be like, wait, George never had a little sister? I was a little boy to everybody.
Right.
So I never, either I wasn't seen or I wasn't pretty.
Mhm.
Like I can remember a time where we went to one of my mom's co-workers house for a barbecue. It's a bunch of kids. They had a couch or whatever, something on the front porch, and I'm sitting there. And other people came outside, they started sitting there. I was outside by myself because nobody wanted to play with me. I go and I sit, and then somebody else came and sat on there, like, oh, okay, they're scooting down, but they're not telling me to scoot over. They didn't see me. They literally kept scooting, and more people kept sitting down, and they kept scooting until I literally was on the floor. They never saw me. And I've had that in my childhood so much. And to me, it was just normal. It was just like, oh, whatever. I'm the little sister, so they don't want to be bothered with me. But I wasn't seen. And that's why it's so important for me to be seen out. So yes, I'm loud. You're going to see me. You're going to hear me. But at the same time, it's with a purpose.
Right. Understood. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
How much of the approach from men right now is still stemming from that? Like, even if they're very serious and sincere about their approach, it's still stemming from that stigma you had when you were young.
A lot of times. And I'm still gonna have stank face, like
Regardless.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like when
I was just asking a question. Why I gotta be the one acting?
I feel like the time when men said like I seemed intimidating or I didn't really seem open, like I really like now I consciously work on that, not looking like, you know, whatever.
Not looking mean.
And now I feel like I do get approached a lot now. And I don't know. Just
I wouldn't
like,
take that with too much of a grain of salt, because if Dinga wants you, regardless of how you looking,
right.
Because there was a couple of people that I've actually, like one of my last relationships, I always had the resting bitch face, but I saw her in a different light. I saw her as who I wanted, and I just was a relentless.
and they
with
like
it.
a challenge. Niggas like
But
a challenge.
sometimes it's
Not all
not
the
even
time.
that. Sometimes like I might be thinking about something. I got a lot on my
Right.
mind.
I had a bad day
I
today.
got a very stressful job, and I'll be thinking about them.
I ain't gonna
stupid
lie. I be
niggas I gotta go to
prepared.
work
I be
the next
prepared
day,
with a
so.
bitch face. I ain't gonna hold you.
But why though?
Because I don't be want to be bothered. I be like, I'm finna look mean, so people won't talk to me, and they talk to me anyway. Like, damn, I gotta work on that. Gotta get meaner. But at the same time, I don't want. Well, when people don't approach me now, I don't look at it as I'm not seen. I don't look at it as the ugly duckling. But when I'm in a group and we out, first of all,
I don't even think about it, honestly.
well, one, I don't really go out, so that's number one. But I have had, first of all, I hung out with the most beautiful women ever, P3 gang, period. So you hanging with Mia, chocolate stacked on top of
Yes, she
stacked.
is.
Do you hear me?
Mhm.
Like, she's like a tall midget, but fine as fuck. And then you got Pansy, who is
She just her
Mother
energy
Earth,
just
Yeah.
radiate.
and it's
Mhm.
so fucking annoying because I be trying to piss her off, and because her energy is just so good. It's just like she's
She's literally
simply
unbothered.
gorgeous. And then it's Aziza. It's like, bitch, you giving Beyonce a run for her money, but that's how I view them.
But listen, we not gonna shortchange you,
Right,
though.
but
like
when I would go out with them, it was always like, I'm with the finest bitches here.
right.
But in my mind, that wasn't the, because we upped each other so much, it wasn't a mindset of I'm the ugly duckling. So if somebody tried to talk to anyone of them, it was like, okay, sis, period. Like,
Yeah.
I was in the
Right.
mood of gassing. It has been years since I've been in a group of women. And first of all, I'm the friend that if we're going out together and your outfit is not cute, I'm not going to allow you to not change. So I'm not going to
definitely
allow.
going
I'm not
to-
going to allow my friend one to even think she's the ugly duckling. I'm not going to allow my friend to come. And if I'm, first of all, Denise can attest, you can too. What you wearing?
Absolutely. Because we
Yeah.
just need to make sure we all on the same page. Like
I will never forgive myself for Nicole saying, "Y'all let me go out with this grandma outfit." I'm like,
Because I came from church and then y'all
I
called
felt-
me and I was like,
I felt so bad, like, damn, I slipped, because I know how it feels to not feel pretty in a group of women. So I felt bad, like, we can't never let that happen again. Like, we going somewhere, I need to tell her ahead of time so she can make sure that she feels pretty for her.
right. Yeah.
Because I done went out with some people and it's like, dang, y'all going somewhere I want to go to. And it's like,
not with that
I'm
on.
like, yeah,
we gonna be
not.
late because we finna hook you
But
up.
I thought about that recently. Like what I should have did was I should have took the pants off and got a belt from you. That's what I should have did.
Mama.
You right.
Ain't nothing but a
It's
hoochie
your fault. 'Cause
mama.
You didn't even try to help me with it. See, you could have.
I was rushing and y'all was already yelling and cussing
Yep,
me out in
okay.
that particular
Mhm.
situation.
Yeah, okay.
I was
Yeah.
already
You coulda been
like,
unbutton it a little bit, put this belt on, and
I actually
like, no, I'm just
didn't
kidding.
have a belt. But
I'm just messing.
I
with you,
have
girl.
been in
It was fine.
situations where I'm like, if we all vibing, and you could, if these are your real friends, you can tell when they don't feel comfortable, they don't feel pretty. You good,
Yeah,
sis?
for sure.
Like we
Yeah.
gotta geek each other up. Let's
Absolutely.
one up our sisters for one, and then two, I'm not letting you go out looking busted.
But what do you do if you trying to tell them they look busted, but they ain't
And they
trying to
like-
do you?
If you
Then
know,
what?
if that's their style, you should know that that's their style, but they don't have to look busted. I'm not letting you go out with gray shoes that's supposed to be white. I got a a tote, a big ass
She'll let me
tote
go out
of
with my church
wigs.
outfit on.
I'm just saying, you didn't,
I'm
but you
just
but you
kidding.
didn't feel ugly.
I felt a little out of place, but I
What did I
was.
have on?
You had. Oh, don't worry. I remember. You had on that skirt, that scrunch up
Oh, that
right
was my
here.
birthday
Yeah,
picture,
you
too.
was cute, and I would look like for real somebody's grandma.
I'm sorry. You okay over there? You feel like the ugly?
But no,
duckling right
I'm just kidding. Like it was what it was. Like it was fine. Like it was not that serious for me.
now? I do
it
want
was
us all to
fine.
be accountable though. In our sisterhood of making sure we're one up in our girls and being
Mhm.
well, not let me not say one up and but gassing each other up, like,
I agree. I 100% agree. Like I just
and be okay
know.
with sit in the house with your friends.
Absolutely.
Also, when I watched this video, it also made me think about that movie Just Right. Like how Queen Latifah was kind of like the home girl, like the girl that just liked the basketball, and then here come this ditzy broad, doing too much and being extra. And then that's another thing, like, and maybe they just choose not to. Why can't men see right through that?
She studied that motherfucker.
I mean, jeez. But then it was kind of weird.
I've seen somebody do that firsthand, study somebody and change who they was to appear. And it was just like, girl, good day.
That's too much because
Now,
what
I
if
ain't
he
gonna let
really
you see me
getting?
without my wig or my eyelashes, the first.
But I'm saying, what
month
is
or
he? But
two,
he
but-
not even really getting you. So how can he know that he really gonna like you? Because that's not even who you are.
I mean, y'all know this ain't my eyelashes.
No, I don't mean that. I'm talking about her on the movie, girl. Like that was too much.
So I let somebody see me without my eyelashes, right? And they kept staring. And then they asked, what's different? I was like, what you mean? Like, no, something, you do something different with your hair. And I was just like, it's always a wig. What you mean? Like, no, something different about your face. And I was like, oh, I ain't got no eyelash. They was like, that's it. Bro, you bald headed by the now, because I'm not, my self-esteem ain't low. It was like, shut the fuck up, because you've been bald, like, whatever. But it was like I had got to a comfortable point, and it was just like, yes, I want breakfast. Yep. I'm not gonna draw no eyebrows. I'm not putting on no eyelashes.
Right.
You still here? All right, cool then. Shit, I done seen you. Never mind.
Yeah.
That you without a lining, without the little spray at
That.
the top.
Yo, being dripping down your face. Like,
I didn't see you without all of that.
Fuck with niggas. It's
I'm just saying, I didn't know until I knew. and I'm an asshole. I'm like, bro, your legs front slipping back. Because I'm that person.
But he deserves that shit.
Listen, I'm that person. So I'm just saying.
I went to see my friend and I had to put my hair up. I had my little bun. You all know that ain't real. He had the audacity to talk about my bun. I was like, motherfucker,
Sir.
worry about this
yo,
cul-de-sac you got going on.
Listen, fellas, that's how you get people.
Hey,
Chip, I'm gonna behave myself because you here now.
yeah, right.
That's a lie.
Now she really could have cut.
Right, I'm like,
No,
you
I'm
be egging on,
I was like,
be egging on the
dude, you
bush.
can't even grow this much hair. You have a cul-de-sac. Worry about that. Don't worry about what I got going on over here. Like,
I don't know if it's the same thing these days because I don't go out with a bunch of niggas who go out looking for women at the same time of when together. I don't really think about it because in retrospect, it was kind of gay to think that I'm the least attractive in the crew. But I did know that.
Wait, rewind that. Go back. What you say?
I felt it was kind of gay to even perceive myself as the least attractive in my crew. Like
Oh,
that means
okay,
I'm
I had
like
to-
judging my niggas like, oh, he cute kind of thing.
Right.
But I knew that they're in my crew, like in high school and college, that they was gonna go out and like, hey, we gonna come back together and how many numbers you gonna get kind of thing. And we come together and I wouldn't have no numbers. That was my thing. But they would have a whole bunch. So that was the stamp of approval on the night of whether or not you were attractive or not because you got numbers. Now that I'm older, I know that they was harassing motherfuckers long enough to get numbers. But
pulling it back or write down fake numbers.
right, but
The wood.
right. But some of them was having some one night stands on a regular basis because of because of their looks, whatever, based off of that. So at what? Well, that's a young man's perspective. Like, well, shit, maybe I ain't got the juice. I'm the one in the crew that ain't got it like that.
So you felt like you had the ugly duckling syndrome?
Absolutely. I didn't have the freshest gear all the time. I had a couple outfits that I would wear specifically when we went out because I didn't wear it all. I didn't wear it at all until we went somewhere, and I couldn't. I made sure that when we did go somewhere, I was like, I can't make it this night. I want to actually put enough space in between our outings so that when I wear the other shit, it ain't like, you wore that last time, kind of thing.
Listen,
Oh wow.
I do feel like men do have it harder because
y'all judge us from 20 feet away.
No, that's not what I was going to say. But 30. But I think for a man, when they get dressed, certain name brands have to be there because you can't put a man in a Walmart outfit and it look a certain type of way.
Y'all can do that.
Most people, I said most.
I know a couple.
But for me as a woman, I can go and get a whole outfit
For sure.
from the hair store and still pull, and my whole outfit can be $50. I'm talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because y'all know I love a good hair store, shoe, and whatever. But I do feel like even just raising a young man and versus having to buy stuff for my nieces, it's like I can go buy them a little $10 outfit and they, you know what I'm saying? It's different for women and men in that aspect as far as like getting dressed, but as far as like the self-esteem in it, I think that we do also need to take a look at the self-esteem.
She said one day I was about to wipe my homie head on the side to her.
Listen, like bro, you never mind. You sweating.
Hey,
You got dab.
Y'all can wipe my head. It don't matter.
Let me comb it.
You got some hair.
Let me comb your hair, Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy.
I'm not sure you want to be combed with that comb.
What comb is that?
Can I comb your beard?
Okay, what comb? Where is this comb coming from?
All right, go.
That's all right.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I passed.
Let me comb your beard.
Can be. God saved you from getting burnt. Man.
That's it. That's right.
He made you the ugly duckling so you won't get burnt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But Tommy's not unattractive.
No,
He probably was just a nerd.
I was a nerd.
Was?
And then that's another thing, man.
I still am.
Trying to get that hardcore rough nigga.
Right. That phase is past now.
With that?
So now
Right.
I still want me a hood nigga that know how to pray.
Like
I need a reform hood.
I was
nigga.
saying reform. I like a reform hood nigga.
Yeah, like it's still in you if it needs to be, but that's not your overall persona.
I'm gonna put my business out there just a tad bit. A particular young lady who's from the city of Milwaukee, quote unquote, says she dated a reform hood nigga, and then I dated him, and I was like,
Ooh, she said Tommy
got hoes low key.
No, Chris.
Tommy is a hoe.
Oh well.
We went to that party.
This is that show.
Oh yeah,
we did go to that party.
We did go to that party.
But anyway,
Tommy was over here. He was at the east. He was at the west. They were
coming
from everywhere.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah, at your party.
At my party?
Yeah.
You know what?
Tommy
the sad thing, I do not remember that night at all.
Yeah, we did.
But you remember my outfit because you talked about it.
Well,
yeah, put your head down,
on
motherfucker.
that. Okay, finish. I want to hear what you were saying.
Tell me where I was at.
I remember Nicole's outfit too.
You said,
Anyway, tell me where I was
you
at.
said there's a young lady from Milwaukee.
Yeah, so she was on everybody's podcast and she was ranting and raving about all kind of stuff. We all was watching because it was interesting if she was gonna take the date or not, whatever. But she had mentioned about a dude that she dated that was supposed to be a reform hood nigga, and then I dated him, and I was like, that ain't a hood nigga. He's a nerd. I think there's different levels of hood niggas and reform hood niggas
For sure.
but that wasn't it, and I was highly disappointed. Like her recommendations that wasn't recommending, like it wasn't given. So stop saying these niggas is hood niggas because they not. I like, back to the beginning of the topic, I like to be choked just a little bit.
Yeah.
He was scared.
Taylor
for
said
me,
the biggest.
I
hoe.
need somebody who gonna at least protect me. Like I can't be protecting you now.
I need to
Like,
know
I
that
need
if
to
some
know
shit
I'ma
go
be
down,
protected.
right?
Yeah, cause son, he little but he big.
Yeah.
And
I
when
get
you
it.
get scared when son come to the door with his bat, like
Yeah. It's
son ain't
me.
gonna
Go
play.
on somewhere. Get on. Yeah, so
Facts. I
the
want to hear
hoes
about
want him, but he ain't giving him his prize. That's why I messed with him the long way. He ain't going.
Tommy. You ain't going.
Mm-mm.
Look into my eyes. Are you going?
Hold on. What did Ship say?
What is again? Do we need to leave?
I think we need to step out. Right. I think that's our cue to, step out, let the, got curtains in here. So
As I've gotten older, I have recognized that the allure of being with an older man, that it changes. Women. It changes the perception from women, because they no longer want the open thug. They want the closet thug who's reformed and become like straight and narrow and loves Jesus. But then the other thing that I hate is that once upon a time, being a square, being a nerd was looked upon so hard, but now it's like a fad to be a nerd.
I will say I have, and I'm not old the fuck, but I have prayed for to date a regular man. Like I want me a regular motherfucker. Not
He
Tommy.
like he right there.
I said regular.
He is regular.
Nerd.
I mean, he ain't regular, but
I'm the
I
regular.
don't want to see regular. But yeah.
I'm
So-
as regular as it is.
In my mind, I had
And you only know me you know me from being the most nerdiest.
I know you whoop ass.
anyway. But from
I know
my
that.
point of view, it
You was
was
right out there whooping
I was
ass.
only
Nobody, don't
dating.
too many people know that story.
I do.
What story?
It made me have more respect for you.
I just like
When
hearing
he was
that.
a principal, he had
They were trying to beat up my kids.
so he had to whoop ass.
You was out there
So
fighting.
you know you're gonna be protected. Like, it's
Anyway,
gonna be
so
that.
from my
daughter's renting car had that
perspective,
too.
Yeah, I remember.
Mhm.
I feel like I was only attracting, and this probably also made me feel like low key like the ugly duckling, or I feel like I went through a phase one where I was only attracting certain type of men that we now consider to be toxic or whores. Like I was attracting married men, I was attracting musicians, I was attracting barbers, I was attracting, you know what I'm saying? So what I see now,
Okay, wait. Time out.
they're toxic.
You're the second person that talks about barbers, and she says it all the time. DJs, police officers, and barbers,
Truck drivers, musicians.
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 But the time,
No. Ministers. I dated a minister and a musician. The guy I dated was a minister. He was a musician and a barber. He was
a musician.
and he
a
was
barber.
married. He was
That's
married.
why I'm laughing.
Like,
Let me see. I attracted
That's
felons.
my biggest issue. Is I
You hear
want
me?
Tupac in the past, and then you see
Yes,
That's it.
okay. That's a perfect guy. Like,
Yes.
man, is that too much to ask?
So for me, I attract felons.
that's hilarious.
Felons. And old men, like for real old men, like 70.
Not like an old girl said.
Yeah, like
Oh,
So
like
she said
50.
super old.
she's super
like
old.
50, I'm
But
like-
we also
Like,
do we know
damn.
how old she is for context? Do we know how old she
No.
I think she's in her 30s. Like, yeah.
is? Okay.
And then also obviously younger men.
Okay.
Like that's usually my area. And I'm like, what about men like my age? Where are they? I guess they probably dating younger.
Well,
I don't know.
so let's act shit.
Hey, the
Because
women
she's
your age are aggressively going after men my age.
ain't y'all
We the
the
same age.
I'm saying the women the men your age are actually. I'm not talking about their age. I'm sorry.
Oh, there. Okay.
The women your age are going after men my age, and then they.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a silver fox.
I mean,
ain't aggressively
but
going after her.
it's aggressive though. It's aggressive.
I
I
mean,
met my
I honestly rare. I don't really, in normal circumstances, like younger men. Like that's not my thing. This situation just happened, but that's not like even after if this don't work, I'm not gonna like
Wait.
specifically be like,
After this don't work, you just like it's not.
yeah,
gonna-
it's probably it's
Situation.
but
I want
anyway.
to ask Ship though, like I don't know if you got to see the video clip at the beginning, Ship, but I want to know, have you ever had that not seen or ugly duckling phase with your friend groups? I mean, I know some of your friend groups and they
Listen, The fine aunties.
But Ship is.
She's part of the fine aunties.
First of all, she popped up at the Divas brunch, and I was like,
when she
yeah,
went to,
we
no,
all
her-
saw her.
when she went to Auntie Kim's birthday party and she had on that black dress. I said,
like,
baby,
that's what you been hiding about?
Like, babe.
She been my nigga for a long time.
Don't call her no
She
nigga.
was my nigga that night.
Don't
I
call
was
her.
like, okay, shit.
Right?
I'm saying, like, she
Okay,
my dog.
black
Like,
dress.
I was like,
Hey, it's something about the black dress. I would buy the same black dress over.
Seriously.
Because that black dress just do some like
it just hit.
long
it just
floor
hit.
length black dress.
Oh no, that don't.
Or
those don't do.
I'm
good
like, no,
on
I'm
me.
saying either way, either
All of
if
them.
it's floor length or just above the knee, either way,
a
the black
midi.
dress is going to hit.
Don't it? And do. So let's transition to and because we're talking about the ugly duckling phase, what you brought up in the text message earlier about because it all goes back to self-esteem.
Right.
And how do you love yourself? Read the quote, because I know I did it, but child, who knows where I got that from?
Okay, so the quote says, "How we love ourselves shows others how to love us. How do you love you?"
Yep. And now that I'm thinking about, remember I said I've been noticing like men talking to me more. Remember I just went through my whole
Right, that whole
and
Mhm.
I feel like people can feel that.
Aura.
that,
you
that
know,
energy, your
that
energy is
energy
different.
Yep.
I love on me a lot.
Yeah.
But I think why I love on me a lot comes from a negative space because I don't know if I'm not receiving the love or if I don't think it's genuine or if whatever the case may be. I feel like I love on me more because I'm doing it as a protection because I feel like I'm not getting it from the outside.
Okay.
Even if somebody tell me they love me, it's kind of like, no, you don't. So I kind of give it to myself. So I do take the time. I'm learning that my no is a no, and I'm standing firm on it. But loving myself is in phases, and I have to learn to love myself differently every time I change, every time I grow. So I gotta love me because I have accepted some bullshit.
I think we all
I'm like,
have.
haven't at some point in life we have all accepted some bullshit.
And now I'll be like, boy, fuck you, in Denise's voice.
Because for real, like we've gotten to a point in life, you know, after going through so much bullshit, accepting so much bullshit. It's like you said, your no is a no. You're standing firm on your no. Like I said what I said, and I'm not going back on it
Because I know my worth.
Seriously,
I
that's
may
what you gotta know your worth.
I have been it before, and that's maybe what you're used to, but I'm not that person anymore. So
Come on with reintroducing me to you.
hello.
But you gotta re-meet me.
I'm not the same
fuck?
person that I was last year, 6 months ago, a month ago, yesterday.
I hope not, as you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? You supposed to continue
Right.
to grow. at all
Progression.
But people expect you to
times.
stay in that same state because that's what they're used to. That's what they're
Mhm.
comfortable with.
Yep.
So yeah, I said no before, and I went back like, oh well, maybe I can. Yeah, all right, this time, and it was
Right.
always this time, this time,
Mhm.
this time. And now when I'm actually standing firm on my no, it's I said what I said, and they're like,
Right.
well, you used to, but that was the old me though.
I'm enjoying the you acting different, and I am
Thank you,
with a smile on my
Thank
face,
you.
and I am.
thank you.
Mhm. That's it. Thank you.
So when I said God remove these things, and you were one of those things.
That was removed.
Here goes Ship.
Ship said, I struggle. All my friends are fine as fuck. I struggle with loving me as I am, but can love others limitless.
That's as easy.
I have friends and mentors that push me into loving myself more and more. It's a daily battle. I struggle with loving myself because of all the mistakes I've made and flaws I see. I now try to look at me like God does.
Come on,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's sit that way.
Yeah, we definitely got to stop letting our flaws and our mistakes.
Because you're not who you used to
Yeah,
be.
like
So
what am I trying to say? Like
Mold
that's
you.
not, mold us into who we are. That's not who we are. Those are just mistakes that we
Right.
made.
That was a
as
moment in
people.
time, but
But
that's
it's
not
a
your
mistake.
overall character.
You know, exactly. It's a mistake. So
So you don't have to continuously beat
Yep.
yourself up about it. You don't have to continue to hold a grudge against yourself for a mistake that you made.
right. And I think that is something that we definitely do. Like, it's easy for us to forgive others, but it's tough for us to forgive
For
ourselves.
sure. For sure.
So-
Just like it's easy for me to tell y'all, well, I think that you should, well, maybe if you
Girl, leave him alone, but I'm not.
right.
Right.
And I can't
You
take
just
my
said
own advice. I can tell you all day, well, you
Girl,
know,
he ain't
if I
no
was
good.
you, I would. If I was you, I would. Well, I think you should.
And we already
But-
know if the table was turned, it wouldn't be none of that.
Correct.
I mean, let's just be 100.
I'm gonna let you
Correct.
vent, sis, but I ain't gonna tell you to leave him because I ain't leaving mine.
Right.
It is what it is.
And that's in shit. That's in everything. Relationships and familial relationships. Hello, friendships, jobs. Shit. Like
Yep.
now, you know that job is stressing you the fuck out. You know that you deserve better. You know that they not treating you right. That pay ain't good. Like, like so that's everything. And like you said, we can tell everybody else all day long what to do, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. But then when it comes to ourselves, we like, well, I don't know. Maybe if
Mhm.
right.
I'll just try. I'll be okay for now. Like, no, you won't. You can move past it too. You can help yourself move past it. Now it's good to have accountability partners. Shout out to my accountability partners.
Shout
Shout out to my accountability partners.
Hey.
It's great to have those, but you
because
can
I be
also
on
hold
your
yourself-
ass. I be
you
on
can
your ass.
and I appreciate it because again, I need it.
Mhm.
Shout out to my accountability partners again.
Because let
Clap it up. For them.
self-care, but what does loving you look or feel like? Or how do you let people know how to love you?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think I mastered trying to tell someone how to love me. To be honest, I'm still learning how to love me like every day. Still learning. I know what I like to do. I know what I enjoy, but literally just loving on me, I'm still learning.
I think it's what you said. Standing your ground. Saying no. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not accepting that.
I had somebody ask me recently, what is it that I'm looking for? And I'm like, I can't say I know what I'm looking for, but I know what I'm looking for, as well as when somebody, I think because I've asked myself that question so much, how do I let people know how to love me? I'm very clear because what's important to me right now is what I've always been missing. I need to feel seen. I need to feel heard. I need to feel like I have that safe space and that space to be vulnerable. And once that's gone, you're gone.
Absolutely. Man, I
Yeah.
just watched that. I just saw
Because
that.
now I can't
This
trust
guy.
you.
Yep, it was a guy. I just
Like,
watched this guy. He said exactly
I can't trust
that.
you with me.
So Ship
Right.
says, I have 4 degrees, own a business,
Come on,
contract
resume.
my
Come on
service to
now.
others. I'm a DV and SA survivor, but yet some days I feel worthless. I do now know it's a trick of the enemy.
You better
And
come
he
on and
is,
talk
for
your
sure.
shit.
'Cause we
Shit.
know he comes
Okay.
to steal, kill, and destroy. He wants
Right.
us to have
Absolutely.
those,
Shout out
those
to the
negative
resume.
thoughts.
Right. You better
Yes.
run your shit
Ship
down.
is one of the dopest people I've
Yes.
ever met in my life.
Even
Yes.
doper than me.
Yep.
Damn.
So shout
Sorry.
out to Ship for
Ship.
being the shit.
Hello.
Hey, real talk. Ship, wherever I've had a job, I brought Ship with me. No
Why
matter
she
what.
ain't here?
She upstairs. She,
I'm talking about like right here with us right now.
she will not come down here. I don't know what it is.
Because you here.
Oh my God.
I ain't saying shit else.
Yes, you is. Tommy, how do you show people how to love you? I finally got him speechless.
I don't. I think I'm a pleaser. So what I'll try to do is try to please.
I'm sorry.
Childish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was supposed to go there. Shit.
You're a pleaser.
I try to make people comfortable and try to make people comfortable with me in their space, as opposed to making them be comfortable with me. I mean, me comfortable with them. You know what I mean? I'll
You can do both though.
I know, but that's how I lead with that.
Do you find yourself being like disappointed?
Well, I give a lot of that to my others, and I am disappointed after the fact. I'm like,
So
how you gonna treat me like that? I'm me. Like I treated you with all this. Like how are you gonna come back to me like that?
I feel like that's a coping mechanism
Mhm.
because I've been able to pretty much what Denise was saying before. I can help heal somebody else and I can see their problem, be able to easily fix it. However, when it comes to fixing my own, it's like I can't do it or I'm not ready because I'm comfortable with the trauma or the pain. But when it comes to doing it for somebody else, it's like I'm doing it because in a way I feel like I'm helping or healing me. Like I see that it's possible to make other people happy, or I see that it's possible to heal or whatever. So I feel like you're doing that kind of like a coping mechanism.
I read it. I saw this a couple days ago where it says that you try to heal others because that's the area where nobody was there to help you heal.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I just saw that yesterday.
And I feel like for
And
me,
that's true.
it's me expecting me out of other people.
Yeah, and we got
Like I wouldn't do that to you. Like I've never been that type of person to you. So why would you do that to me? Why would you be that type of person to me? I've never given you that energy. So why would you? Why would
as a
you
parent,
how
many
would you
times
give me that energy?
do we say I'm gonna give my kids everything I never had? We be forgetting them values though, don't we? Woo! The ass whoopings was they was decent. I ain't gonna jack. I probably needed 75% of them, but still, you know, little stomach ache is like that for a reason.
I haven't discovered that. I haven't. I don't know if I'm actively looking for it, which is probably why I am potentially single.
Potentially,
Right. You looked up, it was like potential.
I'm trying to figure out how the best way to say it. Like I'm single and still trying to figure out whether or not I still want to be.
Oh,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like I want to not be, but I'm like, because then it's like, what do you want? It's like I don't know what I want. I know it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good for other people that I'm with to feel good. So if you're
but
feeling
do you
good,
know
I'm feeling
what you
good.
don't want?
I don't. What kind of damn show is this? I want this show.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I know, but I'm like,
it's easier for
digging
us
deep.
to say what we don't want or what we won't accept versus saying what we do want. Because
I say I don't want.
I know for a fact I'm not dealing with nobody that's gonna punch me in my shit.
I don't want to be minimized.
Okay.
I don't want to be talked down on.
Right.
I want to be treated equal. I want to be the protector. Let me be the protector. Let me be the man as much as I possibly can.
Take my knife. Take my knife. You can protect me.
Oh, that's what that is. That's
Yeah.
why no, I don't want to. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go over there. Thank you.
We tried to told you.
You got it. But yeah, I just let me, even if I stumble, let me still be the man.
Absolutely.
yeah, for sure. I
Absolutely.
talk to my daughter-in-law about that all the time. She be trying to make her, we tell our man we want this, but we want it right then. Like take out the trash. We want to take it out right then and there.
And do.
But why? Why is that such a big deal? He gonna take it
It's
out.
going to get taken
But
out.
why does he have to take it out when we say he has
because
to
it's
take it out?
irritating me.
But why? Go find you something else to do. It's way more other.
I wanna
things
put
be
something
worried
else
about.
in
and
there.
don't go there try to grab it and take it out your damn self
And
after
he
you
said,
told
"I'm
me.
gonna take it out
I'm like,
myself," and
no,
then
that's when we
turn
gonna
around.
fight.
Okay,
That's when we gonna
so-
fight.
Because then it
Here's
turn
another
around
thing.
and then down talking.
Right.
Here's another thing.
We didn't
though.
give you a chance. That's something I
I
definitely
don't
learned.
want to have to tell somebody to do something that I think is common sense. Or if we've had that conversation, like, I want you to take out the trash, right?
Or telling
You see it's full.
Time.
But don't tell me that you are looking for something to be done and I'm working on that, and then you start complaining about something I ain't done because I didn't
Okay.
get to it. That's
Right.
when I'm like, wait, What the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do this or that? Which one?
right.
Which
You
one?
can't
Which one?
multifunction. You ADHD.
Well,
But I'm
nigga,
saying-
I can't be at the
okay.
garbage can in an alley and in the kitchen trying to fix the damn sink at the same time. Like, give me. I'm gonna get to it. You know that. You know
But I'm
gonna get to
saying,
it.
like, if he in
See, we
that
fighting
moment,
already. See, this ain't gonna work.
But I had a-
This ain't gonna work.
in that moment, we want you to take out the trash. Like you said, you might be working, so you got to stop. We expect you to
No,
stop
not
your
that.
work
Not that.
to take the trash out.
I saw my stepfather go at my mother when she was alive, and I never see them go together. I mean, they was always just loving and whatever. He loved her to death, and she said, "Oh, we were just talking." She's like, "I was waiting for Al to do this, but he was doing something. He like lost. He was like, I only got 2 hands." That was him snapping. Like,
Damn it, Ella May, I only got 2 hands.
because he did anything she asked anytime. But after a while, because you do everything, you expect everything to be done at the same time.
I will say that's something I don't want. I don't want a yes man.
No,
Right, absolutely not.
hell no.
I don't want nobody I can walk over because I'm going to walk over you.
And
And that's
it's
not
going to be
attractive.
very unintentional of me walking over.
No,
you.
it's not. Not in my case. Maybe in yours. But if I know I can walk over you, I'm going to. And I don't.
And then
want
you're
that.
not
That's
going to
tough.
respect it.
That's tough because
That's
I
not-
want
that's
to, but I
true.
want to please you.
But you want to be walked
You
over.
can be.
I don't want
you
to.
can be-
Don't walk.
Yeah, there's a
over me.
difference
be a
between pleasing and
pleaser.
being
I want
walked.
to please you. So every time you
But that's
ask me
different.
something, it's going to be. I'm gonna do everything I can to not say no to you.
But that's
That's-
different. Being a pleaser and being someone that can be walked over is completely
I don't
different.
know. I don't know what a
You're
walkover
still,
is.
you're still
That's
a
like me
strong
saying
man,
Mhm.
even in your yes.
I know that you're allergic to something. I'm like, eat this. That's me walking over you because I know it's something you absolutely disagree with.
And then you eat
And you
it.
eat it anyway.
Yes.
What kind of nigga is this?
Exactly.
That's
That's
how
what
it-
I'm saying.
I mean,
we
there's
don't want
you
we
know.
don't want somebody that's a pushover that can walk all
Mm.
over you. You're going to do it just because I said it.
Yeah.
No matter how much you disagree with it, no matter how much you dislike it, because it's coming from me, you're gonna do it.
I think
I
people perceive
definitely-
me to be that way. I'm absolutely not. That
I
way.
definitely
I don't
need a
see
man
like
to tell me to go sit the fuck down.
Hello.
sometime.
Go sit,
Mhm.
go sit your ass down.
down.
Go sit your ass. You're doing too fucking much. Go
Go
sit down.
Go sit your ass down.
I like
I'll
my
be like,
man.
yes,
All right.
Antisocial in the house and mean as fuck.
Listen,
Did
okay.
you hear what I said? You want me to sit on your face?
Don't have a seat where you want me to sit at, Daddy.
I'm not doing that.
Come here, girl.
I'm not doing that.
But I'm just saying, I do need somebody to just I
Just-
get it though.
Yeah,
We
a
understand why.
strong,
We
a strong
understand
man.
that,
You
though.
can,
I do want a man.
Tommy, you can be a pleaser.
I
and
need
still
to be
a strong
checked
man.
respectfully.
I know.
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. You
Sometimes,
can
like I said,
respectfully
you do have to
me
tell
sit
me,
my ass
go
down.
sit your ass down. That's it.
Like that. Go sit
down.
your ass. Sit your ass down, Nicole. Sit your ass down. You listen to me.
Ship
Come
said,
on.
I know how to love for real, because I know what it feels like to be unloved.
Man perspective.
Marquis
Okay.
said,
Hey,
I think the
Marquise.
toughest thing for me to learn as an adult was people don't move how I move or treat other people
Yep.
how I treat them. I'm still learning that today.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just saying I expect me out of other people. Ship said many people know what love is or love what isn't, but not know what it is.
I agree with that.
That's,
Mhm.
yeah, for sure.
I want to ask the gentleman, has he ever had the ugly duckling phase or ever felt like that? Or you just always knew you was that nigga? That's the thing too.
Yeah.
Marquise, that question was directed at you. Can you repeat the question, Ruthia?
I forgot.
I hate her.
No, the question was, have you ever had an ugly duckling phase, or have you just always known you was that nigga? And that's
And
cool too.
that's a very real possibility.
Um,
Ship said, I want a man that allows me to not be the thinker
thinker
100% of the time.
I swear.
Hello?
but Crystal,
Hello?
you are the thinker 100% of the time. So how can a nigga fit in
That's
that
what she
space?
said. She want a
She
man
wa-
that she don't
she-
have to
I don't
hire.
What I'm saying, but that's
She's
what.
tired
But it's
of thinking.
like some of y'all are automatically that all the time and don't
But
give
if-
space.
because
But if a
it's
man
a survival mode.
But how,
Take me out of
how do you
survival
take
mode.
that? How does that take? How do you take a person out of that?
be
How?
a man,
You.
right?
If I'm in a space where I'm always on go, is not because I want it. I don't want to be the strong black woman.
I don't want
all
to
the
be
fucking
I don't want to be
time.
completely
I don't want-
independent all the time.
I
want to be
understand
able
that,
to
but
be
some of that
dependent on
person-
my man.
Some of that personality that y'all bring to the table is attractive, and it gets overpowering, not on purpose.
That's
it's
people
just
that are
there.
stuck in their ways.
It's-
if I'm saying that I don't want to be strong, treat me like I'm fragile. please, because
That's like Kayla.
Yes.
I'm with you,
And Kayla
girl.
said, I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
sit the fuck down ASAP. And is.
Right. Immediately.
Oh, so you had,
he
Marquis, so
said
you
he
said
in
you had
middle
your ugly
school.
duckling phase in middle school.
how did you combat that?
How was that for you?
I
like,
think
when you finally got to high school.
I think the context of the woman video is not like as a child, but although we all have had that
Right.
in middle school because we, you grow in adolescence and look funny, and I mean we do.
I feel like I even had
But-
it as an adult, like before I started.
That's what I meant. Like as a young
before I
adult.
started modeling, or when I first started modeling, I didn't necessarily feel like I'm the shit. Like I'm fine as fuck. Like
Yep.
Kayla said, I expect me out of other people. My feelings be hurt when I don't get it. I got to stop that for sure. Same,
Right.
Kayla.
Yeah, I agree. We definitely have to stop putting our expectations on other people.
That's a
Definitely.
hard one, but I have.
It
had
is
to-
hard. We
I'm
can't do
still-
that.
I'm still juggling that.
Right.
But
I'm for sure. still learning that.
I still have that.
Hey, you turned into a handsome young man in high school.
Okay, then.
I don't think that I've ever thought of myself as ugly. I just didn't think I was worthy.
I felt
Mhm.
less.
The
I don't necessarily
love
say that I
and
was
the attention.
ugly, but I definitely felt less than pretty.
That's just-
Like, it's all right. Like, I wouldn't necessarily consider myself like high school pictures. Even like I said, I started modeling in 2015, 2014. Even around that time, I was
I
like,
still have those moments.
yeah. Well,
still
I
have
mean,
those
that's a
moments.
reality.
Like
I think we all do.
even so, let me
Aw.
for just to have this context, because we are all models. I have that moment every single time there is an audition, every single time there is a rehearsal, because I'm stepping
Really?
into a space where in my mind, even though I've come this far in the journey of modeling, that every single time I'm like, are they even looking for full figure plus size curvy?
Yep, I
Okay.
understand that.
Are they
Mhm.
even looking like,
we even
am
have
I
to
gonna be
ask that question?
received
Yep.
as like, because I've had that, and I'm gonna say with Vato, like he think I'm dope as a person, but he's never picked me, and I internalized that, and it was just like, well, I'm not this and I'm not that, but it was more so that's just not the aesthetic he's looking for, and that's something that I'm learning, but at the same time. But you know what I'm saying? I had to learn that every single time I enter a room, I might not be for everybody, and I need to know that it's okay. And I don't want to be for everybody.
The dynamic of being a man in this circumstance,
I'm
just
done
thinking
with these
a man, and I'm thinking 20s, 30s, maybe early 40s,
Mm-hmm. Shut
maybe
up.
I don't know, out in the dating world or out in the world of attractive versus unattractive or whatever you're going to call the dating field. Initially, obviously, aesthetics is the first thing that grabs your attention. Somebody's exterior, how they look. It's the man's responsibility to actually approach the woman. So we going double. I want to get I got to get the courage and the confidence to go and approach this woman who I think is beautiful, and hope that she think I am. It's actually twofold. So I'd rather not get curved and like
I
not say shit.
definitely be in my mind like, this a bold motherfucker. You came to talk to me because I know I give off that presence as a Donna person,
I'd talk to you. I would.
and I'd be like, this motherfucker bold.
And I would, because my challenge would be to at least make you smile. Once you smile,
Shut the hell up. Ship said, my former toxic trait, chicks that called me ugly, I made their man fall in love with me. Period.
Shut up. But you know what's crazy is the thing that we hate or we dislike. Let me not use the word hate. We dislike most about ourselves is a thing that someone else wishes they had. Because I can remember a time where I don't know if it was Snapchat or if it was Instagram, but the filter with the freckles, I used to do that shit all the time. It used to be like, I got freckles or I have this. Like, I think the most beautiful people in the world have vitiligo.
glasses. I've had glasses all my life.
So attractive to me. I follow people just because they have it, because I just want to look.
Marquis said, I think playing sports and participating in different things, organizations help with me coming out of my shell.
Sick of you.
I hate people that wear fake glasses. I have to wear glasses for real.
Me
And-
too.
And
I do it.
But now I just wear them. Like I don't even try to wear contacts. I just wear them.
Because people think they look cute in glasses, but then all my life I'm like, I wish I didn't have no glasses. I just wish
I
didn't
used to
have no
bully
glasses.
my sister because she had glasses, but she bullied me because I was fat.
Oh well, there's
But that was the
that.
payback. That was
Right, I'm like,
I was just.
I broke her
tic-tac.
glasses, and because I was like, that's why you can't see.
no.
And I made her think that she broke them, so I broke them and put them in a spot where I knew she would go and step, and
See,
she got in trouble.
Marcus understand out here playing chess, trying to figure out. All right, well, and then you have somebody walk up to Ruthie and she look at you up and down like, nigga, why are you here?
Because why are you here? What's your intent? And so I'm the type of person, I'm quick on my toes. So if you coming to talk to me, you gotta be prepared for whatever comes the fuck out my
Yeah,
mouth
for
because
real.
it's going to be
And
some
that's the
bullshit.
truth.
I'm like, yep.
Because listen, I'm gonna ask you, what's your intentions? What made you even come over here? What did you like about me that made you come over?
Hey,
here?
all y'all fake square niggas out there, it's real square in the world. It's that fake shit.
Ship said, I love fake glasses, but I wear them in real life because I'm blind.
Man, listen, girl, look, I'm over here like.
I need my glasses. I can't. Where's
And
my
I will
glasses?
bail
I
you in a
need,
minute.
I need my glasses to find my
I
glasses.
swear, I'm
I'll move your shit.
Where my glasses at?
I need my glasses to find my glasses. I can't see.
I made my sister start wearing contacts. I can't even put them in. Open your eyes. Shit, I do it. Cause I'm sick of you with these damn glasses. It was so annoying.
But that's why I just have different.
But you
eyes.
have nice glasses, and you have. I don't think I've ever really seen you with. I'm so used to you with them, so it's just a part of who you are. So if I see you without, I'm gonna be like, "How do was with me without my eyelashes?"
Something different.
Nah,
Listen.
I'm gonna ask, where you going? Who you going to see?
The
You
nose,
see me when I
yeah.
model. I don't wear them when I model. You don't? No, ever.
Hey, Sarita.
I never wear my glasses when I model.
Hey, Sarita.
Shout out to That's What She Said on Jamie
I be passing
98.3.
them off so fast.
Don't speak to her. This our shit. I just want to be mean here for a moment. Sarita, no, I ain't even gonna ask her because she haven't.
No, ask her.
Sarita, have you ever had an ugly duckling moment? We know it's not because you've been fine.
I mean, she been fine, but at one point in time, she may have not felt fine. So the question is, have you ever had an ugly duckling phase moment?
Especially in your adulthood.
And yeah, specifically in your adulthood, and how did you combat that? Like how did you come out of that?
Shh.
Oh my god.
They was loud, you was
I
loud.
was whispering.
With your rude ass.
All right. They start at 8:30, so.
Okay, so we need to.
They start over here.
Mhm.
They got a whole nother studio. That's all.
Not
Wait,
we,
we'll be waiting on Sarita.
we waiting
Who's
on
waiting on
we are
Sarita?
yeah waiting on Sarita to reply. Ship said, I got allergies, so I can't wear contacts. I dig in my eyes too much.
I probably
Okay.
need fucking glasses because I dig in my eye so much. You know, like I'm sorry. I had to have a little ointment in my eye for like a whole week, and that shit was annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying.
A week. That's a
I said,
long
I'm gonna go
time.
get me some
Because of my
contacts, but
migraines
sometimes
and
I
everything,
hate
and they wanted to make sure that if it was an infection, they can clear it up before actually seeing if I have a tumor behind my eye. So I
Right.
don't know.
Sarita has spoken.
Sarita says, shit, yes, I did have an ugly phase, and I worked on myself to get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know what her version of ugly is.
I know. We
Right.
had,
Like,
we had this discussion together for one time. And when was this?
right. Like, what was you, a fresh 18,
We-
adulthood?
We know she fine as fuck, just like
But
you
it's,
are,
but
and
it's
you
an
are.
internal thing.
For
But
sure.
it's- But we, yeah.
TLC unpretty.
So I will say that I have this complex of it depends on who I'm dating, how I kind of feel. Because if I feel like this guy is too quote unquote fine, then I feel some type of way with myself, which is weird. But I do it, and I don't do it purposely. I'll notice and I'll be like, get your shit together. 'Cause
How about
remember, I'm that girl.
exactly?
But
He
I
fine as
do
fuck,
it.
I'm fine as fuck, and we fine as
But
fuck
I noticed
together.
that it was something that I do, and I'll say stuff to people, and they be like, "I was over here trying to figure out why the fuck you dating me," and I be like,
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
"Oh, whatever." Tell me I'm fine without telling me I'm fine.
I do every week.
Anyway, so we gonna get ready to wrap this up. Do y'all have any final thoughts? Not you. Do DNR have any final thoughts? on this.
Sarita said she'll come on the next show.
Yes.
And Brittany Cole also says she wants to be a guest.
Absolutely. Let's get
I mean,
to
I already told her yes, but you
Of
know,
course.
just so we could all confirm it on air.
Absolutely.
And Brittany Cole, come prepared with a poem because I'm not accepting your no. Your no cannot be a no for that.
Period.
Can
Okay.
we just get lighter in here?
I
I'm
think
weird.
that was just your eyes.
Brittany Cole, I said her name and it just
lit
radiated
up the whole
right.
room, right?
Just illuminated the whole
Ship
room.
there too. Y'all trying to have all the women down here?
Ship said her too. All right.
All right, Ship, come on.
I'm gonna have to have some
Come
tissues.
on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to make sure my wig on tight.
Come on, Ship.
I look
We here
bald
for
over
it.
here, look, but I actually it's hair up here, y'all. This black ass background. Look at this. It's hair. It's hair.
How'd you like it here?
Let me pull it back down.
That was real. That was real.
So final,
It's not
final
mine.
thoughts,
Yeah,
final
it's
words.
Probably not my favorite.
I
I'm
love it.
I'm learning how to love me every day.
You're learning how to love you every day.
Yeah, and that's okay. It's probably always going to be a learning thing for me, just learning how to love on me, because I feel like I'm never going to be just like completely satisfied. Like I want to find something new. Right.
Final thought.
Yeah, I think every day it's a challenge every day. I think,
Mhm.
you know, especially because the world is always, you know, saying you should look like this, or you should be this, you should be that, and just always having to battle that and just be who you are, and not really worry about that. Like if we was all the same, then what? You know what I mean? Like I try to really embrace my, you know, my different, you know, being different and just being me.
I'm gonna go a little deep. Y'all already know. I think after watching that, I have to be conscious of I don't care if other people don't see me, as long as I see myself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Oh, I
That-
like that. I don't care if other people see me because I see myself.
That's it.
so.
Yes.
Did you have a final thought before we get into these pulling the plugs?
No. my
Okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my final thought would be my pull and plug. So
Okay.
Okay, so let's do it. You want to start it off since you already got yours
sure.
ready?
I'm now writing in the journal. I started like a couple days ago.
Okay.
I got this bomb journal from a friend that sent it to me knowing I was going through something, and I said I would actually try to start digging into it. So once I start digging into it, recognizing that there are people who do show love to me, and I need to reciprocate it in the manner that they give to show me love. So that's something I'm going to pull the plug on, not reciprocating what I get.
Okay,
Because I'm
so
always
Tommy, I got a quick question
so-
for
yeah, go ahead.
your journal. Is it a prompted journal or
It's
just
a,
a
it's a
free
prompt.
write?
It's a prompted journal.
Okay.
It's got like questions where.
Not the producer not speaking into the mic. I don't care. Y'all know I don't care. I don't give Tommy no slack.
It's a prompted one. It's got like, so what's going on? Okay, describe how you're feeling. Now, what are you thinking? What evidence supports your that thought? It leads into it. It's like the 5 whys. Like it don't let you just stop.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
I
you
like that.
go until you get a conclusion. So,
Is it helping?
I've only done like 2 entries so far, but I have to actually teach myself to actually do it, and it actually is, because I was feeling bad about not getting this job that I was applied for. I was like, all right, so what are my next steps? And it actually got me going on some other things.
Okay.
Yay. Okay. Sure.
I'm pulling the plug on allowing people to not love me.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm feeling myself not forgiving myself. Self-forgiveness.
I am pulling the plug on narcissistic bullies.
So yourself?
I don't fuck with you.
Shut your bitch ass.
All right. And just like that, we out. Come back with us. Chill with us next time.
I love is when women decide that something is no longer serving them and they get the fuck up out of it. Like, this is no longer meant for me. Got a blast. I love that. Like, I love when women choose themselves, put themselves first. Like, I love that. Girl, look at you. Realizing who the fuck you are and realizing, I'm not going to deal with this any longer. I need to get up out of this. I need to do what's best for me. And you did that shit. And that's why you a boss ass bitch, because you did that shit. You did that shit. Never forget that you did that shit.